You want to say anything? You don't have to. I'll edit it out. Hey guys, I'm here with Chris, and the reason I grabbed him was I got a comment and a message from somebody, and they said, did you know the Dumaguete Mafia said that Chris? They said, gave him a big no, he can't come to Dumaguete. Let's find out the truth.
Gosh.
How you doing, Chris?
Good, good.
Welcome
Thanks
to the
for
channel.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
So, did you get that message from somebody that you cannot come?
You know what happened, Mike? I was on my way down. I get to the southern part of Cebu, and at the southern part of Cebu, I met with this Jeep and these guards, and they're like, no, Chris.
No, Chris, they confiscated your passport. All
No.
kidding aside.
Yeah,
we're all joking about this. There's no such thing as a Dumaguete Mafia. And especially in the YouTube community. So, why did you change your mind?
So it was really several things, and what I looked at when I was down there. So Joe and I spent almost a week down there, and a lot of it we didn't really have a lot of time to look at property, but we did spend one day. We designated kind of go around and look at some properties, and we just struggled finding a place that was similar to what we have here in Cebu City, right? And you know, we're looking for that small one-bedroom, maybe studio, but really a kind of a small one-bedroom, maybe a condo with a pool and that kind of deal, like what we have here. We're sitting at now, and we just really kind of struggled finding that in the short amount of time that we have.
Yeah, a small condo, you know, with pool is hard to find.
Yeah.
And the pools there it's overrated. Here in Cebu, the pools are well kept, well maintained in a big condo complex. If you're in a small apartment that got a pool, they don't clean it every day. They don't run the pumps. It's warm and it's got bugs in it. So pools in Dumaguete are a little bit overrated.
Yeah.
But the overall experience in Dumaguete, did it turn you off to people? The city
not at all,
itself?
actually. No. I think it's a really good expat community there. I think there's great guys there. If you wanted to participate in that, you can, you know, and then if you didn't want to, it's easy to kind of escape that. No, there really wasn't anything about the people or the city that was turning me off. It was really kind of the housing, and yeah, and maybe I like a bigger city where I can get out and walk around the town and maybe go to a restaurant, a movie theater, and that kind of deal. And there's eateries there, the restaurants there, but I just felt like there's so much more here in Cebu for that kind of stuff for me.
There's a big difference between you know, the big city of Cebu and a sleepy town of Dumaguete. It's not really the hopping place to go. The nightlife is non-existent. I'm sure it has it, but it's really non-existent other than if you're just drinking at a bar.
Right.
So you're staying here. Are you going to still stay in Salina Towers, or what's your plans?
Yeah. So you know, in this inquiry where I was going to move to next, you know, looking at Dumaguete and kind of realizing that wasn't a good fit, I actually got approached by one of my viewers, and he's like, Chris, I've got a place. I'm getting ready to retire in a year. I don't want to leave it empty. You know, we come in and stay and be there. So we went and looked at it. It's a phenomenal property, Mike. I'm really excited about it. It's a Rockwell property, so really luxurious living. It's huge, 96 square meters, I believe.
96 square meters.
96 square meters.
Huge, man.
Yeah, 2 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, maid quarters. It's just massive, and really a great deal on it. So shout out for that. So it kind of fell on my lap. So I'm going to stay here in Cebu, you know, for most of next year through end of October.
Now, are you still going to be hanging out at ILM Mall, IT Park, or is this a little bit farther off from the city?
It's a little bit of ways, but I'm still I'll be more in IT Park area than in this area. But, you know, I'll be in this area as well as Dumaguete. I've actually, you know, made some great friends and connections down there as well. So I still envision being in Dumaguete probably 3 times a year, you know, a couple weeks at a time.
Are you still planning on traveling and visiting other cities, or for this next year, are you going to concentrate enjoying your stay here in Cebu?
A little bit of both, Mike. I'm still going to get out and about. There's a lot for me to explore in the Philippines. I definitely see, you know, going out to Dumaguete, like I said, a couple times a year. Also Iloilo for a little bit of time. But probably, yeah, I'll do a little bit of both. A little bit of travel and staying here.
Are you going to keep your motorbike?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Upgrade, downgrade? Or?
I'm looking to change my bike. There's some really new bikes that are coming out that have my interest, and I'm excited about those. And those would open up a lot more kind of you know, motor touring, kind of exploring more of the Philippines.
More of a road bike, though, right?
Yeah, more like an event. It's called an adventure bike.
That's right.
So you can do long distance travel on that. You can do mild off road stuff. little bit softer suspension, which is great for the roads here in the
A
Philippines.
lot of guys mistake a scooter for a motorbike. You know,
Right.
I call mine a motorbike.
Right.
It's a 155.
Sure.
But it's really a scooter.
Yeah.
It's not really a motorcycle. Yours is a motorcycle, right?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is the classic.
Yeah, it's
motorcycle.
a 350cc bike. You know, but there's nothing wrong with a scooter. And I would actually say if you're good with a scooter, I think it is kind of the best machine for the Philippines in a lot of ways, with built-in storage, and you know, it's easier to resell versus a motorcycle, and you know, just the service options that you have here. So
Especially in the city, right? A smaller bike, smaller scooter, you can navigate the traffic better.
Absolutely.
Where if you have a big, you know, chopper type or a big Harley or something,
Right.
it's hard to get through the city
Totally.
traffic.
And the storage, I mean, you got 20-something liters you're sitting on. You know, in my bike, I've got nothing. I've got to carry it or put on panniers or whatever. So it's a big benefit when you're looking at a scooter.
Now, you started a community page.
Yeah.
How's that working out?
Yeah,
And
no.
tell us about that.
Yeah, Mike, appreciate that. It's really been awesome. You know, one of the things when I moved here to Cebu is a guy I knew here. I didn't have that network of friends, and that was really important for me. And as I've been here now a year and meeting guys and stuff like that and helping them adjust, I realized I just wanted to build that community for everybody, not just me, but for everybody to kind of connect. Because those first couple months when you get out here, it can be a little bit dicey. So we created that community group on there. It's a private group, but we're bringing in everybody who wants to come in.
So a private group. So they get on Facebook. They ask to join.
Yes.
And then you check them out.
Right.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's hard to keep riffraff out, you
Right.
know, but you'll work on that.
Yeah, we have it. Since it is a private group, though, we can really control who's in there.
Oh, that's-
yeah, so we can remove people if we need to and that kind of deal.
Because the number one complaint with people who have joined these expat community groups that aren't selected
Yeah.
is when they ask a question like, where do I get my tire fixed? You know, I just got a
Right.
flat tire, where do I
Right.
go? All of a sudden they get 1,000 funky answers,
Right.
trolling type.
Totally.
You know, come on, idiot, you can find a tire store.
Yeah.
And it's a legitimate question to a newbie in town.
Right.
So hopefully your community page is very helpful.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're not gonna, you know, that kind of stuff. We'll remove people that are committed to chaos, kind of deal. Just like my channel.
Yeah.
You know, it's a really easygoing, you know, carefree community.
Carefree Chris. Carefree Chris in the Philippines. It's not the woman's product, but it's he doesn't have
That's
a
right.
care in the world here in the
That's
Philippines.
right.
That's the meaning of that channel. Anything new and exciting coming up on your channel?
Well, you know, just the normal everyday stuff. I think the move will be a big part of that. It's a really nice place that I'm moving into. I've got celebrity neighbors. You know, it's really incredible.
Who
Yeah.
do you- celebrity who?
So,
I'm not
you know,
there, so
we
it can't
don't
be
know
that
them.
celebrity.
They're Filipinos. So
yeah.
I can't remember their name, but yeah. So I don't know who they are because they're Filipinos. But there's a couple of them that are in there, and it is a really nice place in Cebu City.
It's
So
more
excited
on the
about
high
it.
expense end.
Yeah, you look around and it's kind of the Beverly Hills, and not that I'm that
No.
that loaded at all. It was just an opportunity that fell on my lap, which is really, you know, like you said, one of the reasons why I'm not in Dumaguete.
Now, last time we talked on a variety of subjects. One was the lady boys. Have you been able to tell the difference yet through the bone structure and the dressing and mannerism? Are you still confused on who's who?
I am so confused on who's who.
That one?
Still to this day, you know, Joe and I will when we're walking around, we'll be like, wait, yes or no? Or, I don't know, man. I honestly feel it's just because the Filipino men can be pretty feminine, and as a
Yeah.
Westerner, we can get a little confused.
Yeah, I don't know. We were having dinner together, and 3 or 4 went by and said hello, and you were going like, "Wow."
Right? Can I get your number?
No. But we were at Kenny Rogers, and Janet wasn't up here yet, so
Yeah.
that was a good time.
Oh my God,
You
so
know,
much fun.
You
up
had
there.
some of your friends with you.
Yeah.
And some of your community always joins us.
Yeah, no, a good group out here in Cebu City that we're building, and thanks for being a part of it. Really,
Oh, well.
it's been good.
I have nothing else to do. You know, I'm 70 years old, retired, looking for the girlfriend. Janet's over.
She's like, have fun. We'll see you later. We're married now.
Yeah, wife, no, not girlfriend anymore.
I know, I'm looking for a girlfriend. Joe's over there telling me I have a wife, so I can't look for a girlfriend. So
Right.
I've been lectured while.
So how about you? Yeah, what's going on with you for 2024? What are you
What's
up
going
to?
on with Mike? My channel's coming to a close, guys.
Mm.
2024 is going to be February. We're done with Cebu. We'll
Yeah.
still come up and visit now and then, but we're going to give up the condo. Our lease runs up in February, And we're going to do a long stay in Davao. We're going to do a long stay in Iloilo. And then we're just going to hang out at home.
Nice. Really good, exciting.
Yeah, our house lease ends in June, so we need to find a new place to live.
Right.
Want something with a little bit more yard, a wall around it. People always say, why you have a wall? So the dogs don't run loose and other people's dogs don't come in. And, you know, Janet wants to have a garden and plant things. So settle down more in a family style lifestyle. And I'll sit on my couch and do a blog now and then, you know, blah, 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 you know, old man in the Philippines. You know?
I like the idea of the Iloilo as well as Davao City. That'll be. I'm interested to see what you discover in those two cities.
I'm not going to go to where everybody goes. I'll visit that. It's the promenade and, you know, where they have all the new stores and malls and such. I'm going to go out a little bit and look at what kind of house you can rent, or apartment you can rent, or condo. My idea at Iloilo so far is the condos are very expensive to rent.
Same.
And the homes aren't really furnished like we have in Dumaguete. So it's interesting to go check that out. I can't talk about a town if I haven't been there yet. So it's hard for me to give an opinion. Is Iloilo a good place to live, or is Davao City a good place to live? So one more year of traveling around and checking things out. Yeah. And we'll see what God willing, we can keep doing this a little while longer.
Sounds great. Yeah, it'll be interesting 2024. I'm excited as well. And Sinulog's coming up in January.
Sinulog, yeah, we're here for that. We're here for that. I want to video it a little bit. I've been getting a lot of warnings about don't be carrying too much camera equipment, don't be carrying a backpack. But I think I'll be able to hold the 360 during the daytime and use our cell phone at night. Yeah. You know, hopefully. But I've never been to it. The people who live here say, leave the city. And the people who have never been here are coming. So it's like Las Vegas at New Year's. Don't be if you live in Las Vegas, get out of town, because it just swells up with people. And it's going to be a party. It's going to be fun. What do they do? Dancing in the streets?
Yeah, really amazing.
Parades.
This is a great spot here too, Mike, just because it gives you access to Ayala Mall, where they actually do a lot of stuff right there in the mall. So it's a really easy way to see a lot of the things that are going on as far as the costume, the dancing, the drums and stuff. So you'll have a lot of filming opportunities right across the street.
Plus, it's I've never experienced, and you know, I'm here in the Philippines, and there's a few things that you need to experience, and one is you need to experience Panglao, Alona Beach area. I believe everybody comes to check out Bohol, and Sinulog, if you get the chance to check it out.
I love Cebu.
I love Cebu. It's more fun in the Philippines.
That song will be stuck in your head a month from now, Mike. Trust me.
Cebu is growing so fast, the city. You know, we're sitting up here, and we can see all around us construction of high-rises.
Yeah, booming.
And some people have told me that they're afraid, well, not afraid, but they're overbuilding. That in 4 or 5 years, there's going to be too many condos.
Sure.
And
it's a great time to buy.
But right now, condos they're easy to find, but getting a great price is not. You know, I think the landlords have the upper hand right now on rents.
Yeah, there's still quite a bit. I still feel like you can walk into any condo agency, or I met all kinds of guys really who've walked into here and then gotten a list of 4 or 5 numbers and walked away with apartments that day. It's still pretty, especially compared to Dumaguete, where it's a little bit harder.
Dumaguete's getting very hard to find a quality house to rent, at a good price. You know, the prices are going up a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. It's a good market here to rent as well as buy if that's kind of what you're looking for as well. And I think that'll continue over the next several years. As you pointed out, there's a ton of construction.
So this Dumaguete Mafia, I hope they don't bother you up here.
Yeah.
And if you start your own family up here.
Yeah, I'd started.
Make sure I'm one of the lieutenants.
You're in.
Don't keep me cut out.
You're in. Welcome to the family.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. There is no such thing as the Dumaguete Mafia, even though all of you think that. And until next time, thanks for joining us.
It is Christopher.
Christopher.
Sopranos.
Sopranos.
Christopher.